Hi, welcome to today's video, everyone. Today we're looking at a new subreddit, r/NotHowGirlsWork. It's a subreddit about guys who completely get it wrong with just how girls really are. I love you, I love you, you're a B word. I love you, I love you, I love you. B word? Theory confirmed. No matter how many times you say I love you to a woman, she will always see the bad things. Because you called her a B word. Saying good things doesn't cover up for the bad things. Definitely not the right way to look at that, mate. Comically large body count in the 90s. Tina says she's had sex with 30 to 50 men. This is still a comically large body count to any real human. Most women who attend college leave college with 100 to 300 bodies. 30 to 50 is below average for a modern woman nowadays. Readers added context. The median American woman, aged 25 to 49, has 4.3 sexual partners. It doesn't really happen like that, at least definitely not for everyone. Some people do. Some people really enjoy having different partners and they don't want just one partner. That's probably why they won't settle down with you, because they don't want to settle down. That's not a bad thing, that's just how they want to live their life. If you want someone to settle down with, look for those who are trying to settle down. I think there's no solid basis on how to really understand women. There are attempts and theories. Women are like the changing winds, and even known to fool the great. Women would rather be objectified than idealized. I don't know what women you know, but okay, I guess. I would have just hung up and blocked the number, and you get passed around the streets and addicted to some BS, and then when your life finally hits rock bottom after ODing for the 5th time, you make a social media post blaming everyone but yourself. Whoa! What is this added context? I'm not 100% sure what the context was originally, but I'm 100% sure it had nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with, like, doing crack on the side of the street. The average amount of time a woman can keep a secret is 47 hours and 15 minutes. Then how come you still can't find the clit? Male here. I think it's gross how young girls push out their periods and don't hold them and wait until they're older. They don't need to have periods yet if they're 13. Why can't they wait to have them until they're 18? Poor choices. Clearly. It's clearly just because they wanted to get them earlier because they're so much fun. It's just the best time. La 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 la. Call me? La 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 la. New man. A new man left with a different woman. Where are all the good men? This is so true. I also just look at random women on the street and I judge them based on who they're walking with. If you're really looking at this from the point of, I assume the main character is meant to be that dude. He doesn't know this girl at all. I mean, by the way they've suggestively put these guys, you would assume they're sexual partners. This person's clearly never talked to that girl. He ain't know who the hell she is. He doesn't know who these men are. He's just adding some random context. Control your lust and you'll understand how boring 90% of women are afraid of one woman. I'm not 100% sure that's true. Not too sure why I think that, but I don't think that's true. I think you might just not actually like women. I love a naked woman, but I'm so tired of being distracted, teased, turned on, but there is no chance of having any contact. This is just a flex by woman. There is no way a man could ever come close to this level of exposure without becoming a criminal. This behavior is horrible for society. It messes men's mentality up. We have natural desires that we have to suppress every day. We can't even attempt to talk to a woman without fear of being charged with a crime. Sad world we live in. So right. That's why no one talks to any women. Women are so lonely. Every man who's ever talked to a woman is in jail. I don't know any man that's not in jail. We are not the same. Y'all are the gatekeepers to box. So if he shows up with a bunch of keys and uses the first random key and it opens up and you start questioning how good that lock is and how many other men came up to that gate and opened it with a random keys. Now on the flip side, women could hold men to that standard too, but some choose not to. If you are the one that does hold men to that standard, why get offended? Low standards have a high chance of bringing low quality people in your life. Just my 2 cents that nobody asked for. Edit? Seems like I'm pissed off those low quality people. That's so true. Women are doorknobs. They're just locks. And men are just keys. But he is the master key, because his penis is so good. Lol, those are the same guys who are shaming women for their body count and still have their sexual fantasy. Lol, the logic? Where was the logic? The key that can open any lock is the master key. The lock that opens to any key is just a bad lock. We got it again. Women are locks. Duh. I can't believe these philosophers and geniuses of our time. It's almost like if men want to be promiscuous and they're straight, they might need women. But that's crazy. Because if men are promiscuous, they should just go with the men. Crazy. Women do not create life. Men do. Women carry the seed of a man to full term. There, I said it. Masturbation is murder. Where this kind of goes against all of that abortion is murder type stuff, because it's the man's job now, it's not the woman's. Your friend sounds like a flirt, and not in a good way. I personally take random hugging a huge red flag in women. People can tell you there's nothing wrong with it, but as a male, there absolutely is. I know how the male mind works. My friend is a lesbian. I'm a guy and couldn't disagree more. Just because a girl hugs someone doesn't mean they want to F them. Get a grip of yourself. Normally just hug, I don't care. It depends actually how she hugs you. But if you hug through the neck, or the eye-to-eye hug, only then I think is okay to try to get a date. One female friend test hugs. For feelings, that is another story. Why should women be responsible for men making non-sexual things sexual? As long as they're not hugging men who don't want to be hugged, they're not doing something wrong. Just because you get horny when women hugs you doesn't mean the women are committing some sin. Just refuse hugs from women if it feels that perverted to you. I mean, hugs can be sexual, even if she puts her hands over his neck. It depends where she put her hands, basically. She basically can make whatever she wants. Handshakes, fist bumps. What? You're not getting my point. Or maybe you're just playing dumb. I think deep down, women who constantly hug men know exactly what they're doing, and it's 100% disrespectful to your significant other if you have one, that is. Only a cuck/simp would tolerate a woman constantly hugging other men as a greeting or just being friendly. Stop trying to play innocent. Poof! What the hell was that? A hug is a hug. Until she stops grabbing your butt and just squeezing your cheeks. Then it might be sexual, but I wouldn't count it. It's probably still just a hug. Not until she reaches around and just squeezes your balls. Then it's sexual. I think things tend to be pretty obvious if they're sexual or charged or anything like that. A hug is a hug. You can do it to anyone. You can give your mate a hug. Who cares? It's really when you stand there for 10 seconds and maybe you start kissing and stuff. That maybe it might be a clue that it's sexual. If you're just greeting someone with a hug, it's not a big deal. If she's bleeding, I'm breathing. If there's grass on the field, play ball. If they can crawl, they're in the right position. If they're too young to speak, they can't say, what the... That's crazy. That's disgusting. Every single one of those lines is disgusting. Smart men struggle in relationships because women often don't understand them. Dumb men do well because they can speak at a level women can connect with and understand. Dumb. All women? Idiots. Idiots. That's crazy. I think we can tell pretty well how just the idea of being smart doesn't make you smart in every area. Even Nobel Prize winners can be dumb in other areas. This is not the same point, but take Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. He's supposedly smart. And my guy is an idiot. Absolute idiot, buffoon in other areas. Hey, get rid of that nose ring and tattoos. Oh, that's green mental illness. So anyone with tattoos have mental illness? That is a psychotic view. If it is not your preference to have tattoos/piercing, just say you think she'd look better without. No need to project onto others. The more tattoos a female has, the more emotional baggage and trauma she has. Tattoos in certain locations on your body, regardless of quantity, also scream emotional or physical abuse. Also, no one gets a septum ring unless they have issues. It's not rejection, it's a psychological fact, releasing inner turmoil through these actions. That's me getting this opinion right out of my ass. Look at these tattoos. I am mentally ill. I am as ill as it gets, bro. This is obviously dumb as hell. People can get tattoos when they're mentally ill. People can do a lot of things when they're mentally ill. You never know. But yeah, just because someone has a nose ring and or tattoos, it doesn't make them mentally ill. They could be, but so could anyone. So could everyone. When a 10 out of 10 comments under my post and my ugly-ass girlfriend responds with sorry he's mine, I ain't sorry too. is this meant to be like a real thing? Because break up, do it. You clearly don't want to be in this relationship. Why are you in it? Why do people hang around in relationships with people that they don't want to be with and try to get people on the side? Like, just straight go for those people and don't have a girlfriend. Since casual sex is only accessible to conventionally handsome and tall guys, it's okay for normal-looking guys to lie about their intentions to women to get casual sex. It's not a level playing field, and it's okay to play dirty and not by the rules. Why did you censor women? People of all kinds can have casual sex if they really want to. If you're not a misogynistic dick, it's really not that hard to find. She wants to, and you want to. Pretty easy. But it's pretty hard to find from your mom's basement. Because the only other person in there is your mom. Gut feelings are dice rolls, and are usually wrong. Also, no better than a 50-50 coin toss at best. Untrained observers do not have special intuitions about people. Moms especially are often wrong about people they prejudge in the name of protecting their kids. The more neurotic a woman is, the more likely she is to be deeply prejudicial and wrong about people. I'm not 100% what these gut feelings are referring to, because I feel like if you get a gut feeling of bad vibes from someone, there's probably something there, and even if there isn't, you don't have to hang out with them. They don't have to be around you. I think the fact you're specifically bringing up moms and protecting their kids, maybe you're a creep trying to get with some kids. Kanye's love was unappreciated and taken for granted. He deserved better than that. He cheated on her. A man can still love and cheat. Usually not the case for women. We have different biological instincts. For real, man, he does. What? I mean, it's different for everyone, but my idea of a relationship is y'all don't cheat, I don't cheat. So I'm pretty sure that has to do with 90% of people's relationships. That it's monogamous. It's between me, it's between you. It's between you, and it's between me. Anything outside of that is, I would assume, disrespect. Or, just straight cheating, or however you want to define it. But that's not how this works. That ain't love. Biggest red flags in girls. K-pop fangirl, watches K-drama, is a feminist, works in corporate, supports alimony, shows her body, uses social media, wants princess treatment, believes she's a goddess. Such girls are the worst and will make your life hell. She looks like a hippo, but thinks she's some celebrity. Uses social media? So 90% of women? At least 90% of women probably in your area? That's kind of crazy. I guess we all kind of got colorblind. Everyone's red, huh? Works in corporate. So she can only get a job as a prostitute? Or maybe a server? I mean, there's a lot of corporate jobs. Shows her body. Do you just mean she has a body? And it happens to be places? As in, she posts on Instagram and she just happens to have a body? Or, OnlyFans show her body? Because I feel like you're including both, and that has more to do with the person on the other end than her. She just puts up a photo from where she at. She ain't showing her body. How a 10 out of 10 chick can go to a 1 out of 10 instantly. Use of profanity or vulgar language, any piercing, vapes, hugs a bouncer on a night out, skimpy clothing, over 500 followers on Instagram, tattoos, has a Twitter account, atheist, has a driver's license, can think for herself, cannot cook, knows what a barbell is, has been to more than 3 countries. What did I miss? That's right, I want to date a Roomba. Because a Roomba can't use profanity. It has no piercings. It doesn't vape. It doesn't hug a bouncer because it doesn't go on a night out. It doesn't wear any clothing. It doesn't have 500 followers on IG. It has no tattoos. It doesn't have a Twitter account. It's not an well, who knows what it is? It's a robot. It doesn't even have a driver's license because it may drive, but it's got no license for that. It's illegal. It can't think for itself. It just knows a map of the floor and it just goes. It doesn't think. It just goes to the mess. It can't cook at all. It's just a robot just used for vacuuming. It doesn't know what a barbell is. It would probably just run into it repeatedly. And it hasn't been to more than 3 countries Because it's only been in my house. My perfect woman is a Roomba. This seems, in reality, if this was a real woman, someone who can't express themselves with this is basically just a blow-up sex doll. In reality, that's a blow-up sex doll that can't go anywhere. I think that's enough bad takes on women for today. Like another one, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and we'll see you in another one.